Hello viewers, it's the Mean Team. Welcome to Let's Play Civilization 4 on Deity. This map will be called Deity, please. It is number 4 in this series. You can find it on the civfanatics.com strategy and tips subforum if you so care. And here's our start. Now, I actually did play in a recent game for this series, and that was Deity Please number 3. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. But I did not record it. I was just screwing around mostly. A little surprised that I actually won on Deity. And so, yeah, I won in 1775 AD with a cultural win. So I just abused culture. And, you know, maybe we'll try that again today. Maybe not. Depends on the map. Absolute Zero also posted a Deity run of this on his YouTube channel where he won domination. So there are a couple approaches to that map available, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about Deity Please 4, and off we go. Alright, so a couple things here. We are financial and creative, so we don't have to worry about border pops in the early game. We start with agriculture and fishing, neither of which are immediately useful to us. However, with agriculture we can reach animal husbandry for these resources here right away. Also suspecting that we might be one off the coast because of the water tiles here. Not sure that merits moving. I really don't want to lose a turn, especially on Deity. Although moving to this tile right here would give me a 2-hammer capital and probably speed up my opening a little bit. So maybe I will do just that. Also financial. Everyone knows financial, and some people mistakenly think it's overpowered. I say it's just good, and hey, good move, good move. We are off to a good start. As many people ask me, maybe I'll just say it at the start of every video, the mod I'm running is Bug Mod, Beyond the Sword Unaltered Gameplay. Helps out the user interface a little bit at the expense of some minor lag. And otherwise, does not change gameplay whatsoever. So, no problems there. Actually getting animal husbandry a little bit slowly, but I think it is still best to build the worker first. Oh, and I do have agriculture for the corn, so yeah, no issues there at all. Let's take a quick look at our settings. We are running a Deity, no huts or events, thank God. Fractal, so we can have any number of outcomes on this map in terms of the way it will play. Let's get started. Now, Deity is a little bit different from the other difficulties. In fact, jumping from Immortal to Deity is similar to jumping from, say, Noble to Immortal in terms of the bonuses the AI gets. Now, of course, people who can play and win on Immortal are a little bit more used to dealing with difficulty spikes and probably have a little bit better grasp of the game. So it's not quite the same as jumping from Noble to Immortal in terms of the impact it has against the player. But if you're just factoring AI bonuses, it is absolutely the hardest jump in the game, and it is about the same as jumping from Noble to Immortal. We met France. That's a little unfortunate. Napoleon is the type of douche that will declare on you at pleased, and he has a unit prob of 40 tied with Shaka, Ragnar, and Mehmed for number 1 in the game. So very annoying there. And also expect this to be a little bit more cautious and painstaking than other videos of mine because it is on Deity, and there's a very good chance, and I mean a very good chance, that I will lose this game. Just because I am not quite the skill level of the people who play Deity on a regular basis, and yeah, there's some starts in Deity that just screw you no matter how good you are as well. One thing about barbs can start spawning hard-coded at turn 5 on any speed, any difficulty. That's when animals start spawning. On Deity, human barbs start showing up very soon after animal barbs, so animal barbs are actually pretty rare on Deity, other than for a few turns. Haven't seen any barbs yet. That's kind of on the fortunate side. But I'm going to actually queue up a number of warriors right at the start to try to mitigate the odds of the barbarians spawning against me. Another problem so far with this start is that we have a lot of jungle, and that could merit early ironworking, but it also puts me in a bit of a bad spot. Not a lot of trees early. Any city settled in the jungle will be slow to develop, but I don't want the AI getting those sites because they are awesome. Especially this one right here looks very, very, very appealing, but it's not really a good second city, so I had to see what I can pull off. By the way, on Deity, AI starts with a second settler, so they will have a second city almost from go. That's nice, right? You can thank Firaxis for making huge gobs of bonuses to the AI as opposed to actually making them any good. Definitely went mining next. I need it for mines and for my gold mine, and yeah, that's fine to go next. Sticking to the coast to slightly reduce the chances of barbarian units such as archers on turn 18 instantaneously hosing me. Yes, that is how it works. I think that's a little bit better than the pig because it's more food and I'm going to grow it first. But yeah, these next couple warriors, oh good, thank God. Somebody for Napoleon to hate other than me. I'm going to send this guy this way because I haven't explored it yet. And yeah, Barb Archer can ruin my day. I really don't want to lose units. It's going to be hard to replace units. Actually, I think I'll just leave him there. Already cutting into the barb spawning. Since I'm building additional warriors in an attempt to spawn bust anyway, I'm going to take a placeholder attack and think about this. Okay, we have good commerce. We have a nice site in the jungle nearby, as well as additional commerce if we settle it. So you know what I'm actually thinking here is going for ironworking early in the game. Yeah, this will also give me any strategic resources if they exist. And it's looking like if I really want to survive on Deity with these barbs, I'm going to need a couple more warriors. I know it's a little bit on the excessive side, but it helps you live, and that is worthwhile. Living beats death. And that is a TMIT thumbed up approved message, is that survival is better than death in Civilization 4. And in general, if you want to apply that to real life advice, you have my thumbs up on that as well. I also advocate life over death in real life. Okay, just slam him onto the defensive terrain here. He killed the barb, that's very excellent. And it should cut into further barb spawn chances, which is exactly what I'm going for here. Probably going to put another warrior up there and hope for the best. Well, this one I'm going to leave in so my city won't be pissy at me for fearing for its safety. Yeah. Notice that I'm being much more careful. Ah, man, about the barbs in this on Deity than I would be on other difficulties. But yeah, that helps. The gold helps. It will speed up my research of ironworking, and probably merits the gems as my second city after all. Normally it would not be, as I would not be able to afford such things. So okay, we are working all the tiles that are special tiles. Maybe I'll get one more warrior. One more warrior. No, I think a settler right now. And hopefully the AI is going to help me out with the spawn busting a little bit. 4 cities already. Only 3 for him. And 3 for the Egyptians. Hey, another douche. Just great. Alex has a unit prob of 35. Also declares it pleased. So this is going to be a little bit on the annoying side when it comes to difficulty on this map. After this settler, I'll probably want another warrior or 2, workers, and more settlers. So, yeah. Just gotta hope we don't get declared on too early in the game here. You know, if we get one of those 2000 to 1500 BC declarations, we're dead. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. We're dead. And apparently there's copper here. 2 barb archers. I'm just going to dance with them. I don't want them taking me down too soon. Slavery, not yet. Alright, so he went there. Barbs will probably not be entering my territory just yet. I have a little bit more time. Not much. Oh, maybe they will. Okay, then. Well, I'm glad I'm building a warrior for defense. Ouch. I guess the AI settled sufficient numbers of cities, but notice I can prevent any additional barb spawns or getting swarmed via positioning my warrior like so, and by positioning him here. Oh, we got Sitting Bull, very good lightning rod. Should keep the AIs off of me as well. But yeah. And I might get pillaged, or maybe I can encourage an attack on me there. If I get lucky, I'll even win, but I just want him to attack me, and I hold that off so I can survive. Let's just hope it works out that way, shall we? No, instead the archer opted to pillage. Hopefully it does not do that again. Really not a lot of choice there, though. I can't attack it. Okay, I would not have ordered my settler to move there if I had seen the barb. So, yeah. Not too surprising. Archer won the first fight, but I should have good odds on him now. I do. And let's go get that gold tile back. Taking this city right away. And right away starting on a warrior here. Probably even want another warrior after this worker. Or no, we'll go with an axe. And then as soon as I can, getting that gold hooked up again, because ouch, that hurts to have that lost. Not very lucky on that. We can try to reinforce. I don't think I would make it in time. You can just go there for happiness garrison. Shoot. Oh. Ooh, we win. Random number generator smiles on us just a teeny bit. And I'm going to avoid growth here because I don't have the happiness to support it just yet. Alright. Now we are playing. And back up to decent research levels. Always an issue on Deity. Could consider settling here, actually. That will pick up copper and cow, and it will be a decent long-term city site that will be of use pretty early in the game. It'll also round out my defenses decently. Let's get some chops going just to speed up the early game benefit a little bit. And yeah, here I'm just going to position this axe in an area where he can quickly reinforce either the capital or my second city. Unit maintenance is starting to get to me a little bit. Maybe the early ironworking wasn't the best call. Who knows? And I actually have one too many warriors here, so what I'm going to do is just train another worker while I'm waiting for ironworking. And push out a little bit. That will cut into the barb spawns to an extent on its own. And otherwise just improve tiles. Yeah, if I can drop a city there, I'll be pretty good. I have decent odds of getting to 6. Always a plus. I don't understand how I'm even close to Egypt's power. This is Deity, man. This is Deity. This is serious. Great Wall goes very late in the game. No arguments from me. I do not mind Great Wall going late in the game. Yeah, maybe I should have gone for something like pottery first, but oh wells. We will have to deal with it. And a couple workers here, another settler, just for some quick clearing, and definitely want pottery next after this. We are financial after all. We have the equivalent of representation specialists all over the place, so yeah, let's do it. Maybe another axe first. I'm pretty safe to settle this, but I'm going to swap my axe over here as well. And what do you have for me? There's horses over there. Unfortunately, this site isn't the best immediate return site, so I have to be careful with settling it. I will probably even hold off, like leave my settler just like this until the axe gets over there, and not settle that until I'm good and ready. Because a lot can go wrong. I'll tell you what, a lot can go wrong. This guy can actually just position himself here, and I need ironworking faster. So what do? Well, I don't need as much production as I'm getting, that's for sure. So maybe drop a guy like that, pull some food like that since I'm stagnating growth anyway, and increase my research just slightly. A couple turns can make a difference on this difficulty, there's no doubt about that. And okay, Axe is working his way over. Put this axe where the previous one was. Lots of jungle, and we found Napoleon. He's right here. although since we met him early, we kind of knew he was going to be in that region. And this warrior is, he's becoming obsoleted now in terms of his spawn busting point, because the settler himself is now spawn busting this area. In fact, I'll even move him out like this just to spawn bust a little bit more. And I'm going to have the axe support there, so I'm not going to need too much in the way of warrior spawn busting in that location any longer. And man, ironworking cannot come fast enough. I'll tell you what, apparently America's down here, so I do have to be careful about this area. Although it's such iffy quality on the land, I'm not sure I'm going to get anything by doing that. So maybe not. Maybe I'll just not worry about it too much. No, there's no reason to dart down there yet. Just leaving the axe there. And I'll go ahead and drop a chop, sure. Maybe even another one. Ooh, I can get some monies. Nah, that's no good. Let's just not strike, huh? Or not starve. Not strike. Well, not strike is good too. I can accept not striking as well as not starving. Both of those are admirable results. Yeah, sometimes I underestimate the maintenance on this difficulty since I do not play it too frequently. Maintenance can really screw you on Deity. And I'm kind of like counting the turns until the gems become available to me. Probably I want to bump my workers over there ASAP now. Alright, nothing too special over here. What about down here? Is that a settler party? No. Okay, this is actually Napoleon's anyway. Found Egypt, so good, 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 good. And we are just going to get in a position to improve the land here right away. People are probably willing to open borders soonish. Greece is at 5 cities. America's at 6. Sitting Bull will open borders and is nobody's worst enemy. Might as well farm that early. And like I said, if they declare war on me, I'm toast. I don't have anything that will stop like stacks of 15 units in the near future here. Oh, I really want to settle this, but I'm not yet, not yet, not yet. Patience. Get iron working first. And that's Greek, not America, so I was mistaken, and I have some of the more bloodthirsty AIs up in my grill. That's spectacular. That's great. You can probably push out a little bit and spawn bust some more. No, I don't want to declare war on the French. But I do want to declare war on the Barbs and prevent them from appearing, ever. Alright, just one more turn and we shall be set to settle our 3rd city. And I see a site for the 4th, which is good because we have another settler on the way. Alright. Well, I'm going to get iron working next turn regardless, so I'm going to settle the Hague. And we don't need a monument, really don't need a warrior. It's hard to have too many workers in this game, so that is the route I choose to go at this moment. And actually I got the rice in this city, although I might want another one like here. So I'll go ahead and push out, leave this guy here to bust the spawns, and he'll be ready next turn, and these guys will be ready to improve the gems next turn as well. So, okay.
You should hammer your iron when it is glowing hot.
Start mining on the gems, start on... And now we're just going to put some turns into something else. Everybody build a farm. The real trick here will be getting to 6 cities and avoiding warfare early in the game. If I can pull those 2 things off as goals, I should be okay. Yes, fortify, yes. Build a farm, also good. And yeah, anyone who wants to open borders right now, I will take. Excellent, we got the gems hooked up. We'll be working the food temporarily, but you know what, that's fine. You can go there now. Barbs from the east are going to be much less of an issue. And actually some of these guys can start working on the new cities, because I don't need nearly as many over there any longer. Alright, this will be a good long-term site. I'm going to take it right away. It's a little bit challenging for a gold start just because you have so much jungle to deal with. Three workers over here will definitely be enough. Just sending some more over to improve the cow will be my best bet. And otherwise just start chopping jungle. Alrighty, what next? Workers and settlers, man. Workers and settlers. Probably not good on workers for now. I am up to 6 workers for 3 cities. So actually I have a 2-to-1 ratio instead of 1.5 workers per city. Need to... Oh, I almost missed out on a good tile. See, I was suspicious of that kind of thing. Gotta be careful. This game will sneak up on you very easily. Yep, just clear some jungle. And let's check the other people if they're willing to open borders. They are. Egypt might even be nice enough to spread their religion to me. And yikes. Okay, well, I'm going to be settling here after all. And you go there. You go there. And you reinforce The Hague. Got open borders with almost everybody now. Don't really want to open borders with him anyway, as that will hurt my relations with the others. Yep, just get the pasture set. Now go for the copper. And yeah, I'll be safe to settle this city on the next turn. And with the wheel, I'll be able to start building roads and getting some trade route bonuses. So all the better. We're looking good now. Or, well, relatively speaking. Unfortunately, they settled the iron. And Greece is a significant threat to me.
Put your shoulder to the
Alright,
wheel.
you can road that for health. Chopping jungle, sure. Actually build a road here. You can build a road like that. That should get us hooked up. You can just auto-explore. With open borders now, I should have a lot of stuff that's safe from the barbarians. And, yeah, sure, another worker is fine. Really not a lot else going on out here anyway for the moment. Got the axe, so we will just explore this warrior as well. So we'll get some of the map identified for us. We are now up to 4 cities. We got a 5th coming, and a lot of pretty safe land for it too. Maybe you want to pick up the marble here. If I'm lucky, I can get the Trollteen Chapel. But yeah, you just build a farm there. Continue to clear jungle in preparation for the cottage land, and to keep the AI from sitting on it comfortably and safely. Really don't need this guy spawn busting here. I can push him down. Another settling party from France. Ooh, there's a nice site up here. And if I settle that next, I can probably block any of the Napoleon expansions into that region, which would be handy. Oops, did not mean to do that, but it does not matter. And okay. Good, you go improve the cow. Maybe even one over. Yeah, because the Greeks will spawn bust the rest for that for me. Road completed, so now we have a trade network. And he's just going to settle right there, unfortunately. But oh well. Shoot, we actually have a barbarian archer harassing me. I'm probably going to need another axe to protect my northeastern territory. In fact, I'll get it out before my settler. Hinduism has spread, and it looks reasonably prudent for me to switch to that right away. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, start the incantation. I mean revolution. No, I'm not really up for open borders with somebody who is not even near me. Shoot. That stupid guy is building a road allowing the barbarians access to my worker unless I do that. So I will do that. Pottery in 2. Just gotta keep clearing jungle. And I'm gonna need another settler after this. I'll actually get more than 6 cities, if only by a little. No, I don't think so. I think I'm okay to piss off Roosevelt. As long as I don't piss him off too much, I should be just fine. And wow, that Barb Archer ruined my day, man. Screw off. I'm gonna have to heal up and come back and revisit that later. That sucks. Well, whatever. Just clear out some jungle. And yeah, this guy is totally not doing anything of worth right now, so also exploring. And that's game. Double declaration from the AI.
Have not the potter power over the clay to make one vessel unto honor and another unto dishonor?
And yeah, I could probably hold this off actually if I had prepared for it. But if I'd prepared for it, I would lose land to Egypt and up there. And that wasn't even something I had planned for because they were not plotting. I just got those dagger declarations. A dagger, by the way, happens when they just decide to declare on you because of their military at the moment, and they don't go into we have enough on our hands right now. They just suddenly declare. So yeah, I got daggered, and that will be a good game. There's really not a lot I can do to survive at this point. And it's just unfortunate, but it happens on Deity. That's pretty much the way it goes. And it pisses me off kind of too, because if you look, they had other people they were annoyed with, 2 other people they were annoyed with, while they were just fine with me, but they just settled in my borders so early. In fact, if you look at the world builder, actually I have no idea where people are, but let's have a look at the world builder and see where people are, and see if it was ridiculous for them to declare on me. One of them was probably bribed, the other one daggered me himself. But I mean, yeah, Napoleon, he could have easily been plotting on either of these guys. Alex was my biggest threat here. He could have gone after the enemy, like the people he disliked over here, but he didn't. Oh well. But there was actually like a 50-50 chance for him to declare on me versus Roosevelt, and he's the one who declared on me. Napoleon just kind of took a bribe, it seems, because Napoleon did not enter my borders with anything. And then over here, Egypt was just kind of walled off, actually. It walled them pretty nicely, especially since I was planning a city site in this area as well. Could I have gotten the Barb cities? Maybe. Probably not this one. Maybe Carib. Or Carib. Let's see. And then our final guy was an isolated Gandhi, who would probably pursue culture, but without a lot of religions. It looked like Egypt was getting the majority of the religions thanks to having more commerce available to him, thanks to trade routes and other people to trade with. Gandhi would have probably been screwed over here. But yeah, just a little bit on the ridiculous side here sometimes with these deity war rules. And that's why I don't play a lot of deity. I certainly can win on deity. I've done it before. Well, as recently as the previous game, in fact. But in the previous game, I was not declared on. So this is one of the ways you can lose. Just have them declare on you early in the game. And with unit maintenance, I'll show you guys. I'll show you the unit maintenance. We were already looking at unit cost of 12, so any additional units would have costed me money. And if I built any kind of unit for it, like if I built enough units to actually stop all these guys, it would take maybe 6 or 7 units, like 6 or 7 axes, then I would not have had the settlers to plant a city here or here most likely, and would have been very far behind on that front. So you have to you're taking a risk either way, and it's just a bit frustrating for me. Now, how many people does this happen to? And this is one of the most annoying things for me about playing in forum games, is that a lot of people will do these summaries, and they just don't have this happen to them. I was one of those guys this time. Yep. So this guy picked up copper, destroyed barbs with axes, and got a decent tech position, but nope, no early war. No early war in that summary. And, let's see here. Oh, he got, what happened with this guy? Oh, he actually axe rushed somebody. Who did he axe rush? He axe rushed Napoleon, apparently. That's interesting. So, he did very well, and I'm impressed. I didn't even consider an axe rush. So that's pretty impressive. And, okay. Yeah, of course, but they have Roosevelt and Sitting Bull to hate, so you might be able to get them to leave you alone. No, wrong. We got another one where they have yet to declare them by 180. And even if they didn't declare me by 180, I'd have been just fine. Because by then I'd had enough time to build axes after planting cities. So there's a guy who didn't have it. Yeah, another guy who didn't get a war on him in 180. Settle on Plains Hill. So this guy opened the same way as I did, settling on the Plains Hill. Doing pretty well in tech, but hey, would you look at that? They still also have not had anyone declare on them at before 1 AD. That's beautiful. So now you can see my source of frustration when I play Deity. That doesn't mean I'll stop trying, though. You guys will probably see me make another Deity attempt in Civ 4 in the reasonably short future to redeem myself, but that's an example. In all the games we have on that thread so far, the only person who's been in war in the BCs has been a person who axe rushed and me who got daggered at 825 BC. And I want to know how many of those people would have been able to prepare for a dagger declaration in the 1000 BC time frame while getting those many cities. I bet you wouldn't get too many. I really bet you wouldn't. So that'll be a good game. I will see you guys in the next part. Well, not the next part, but the next Let's Play. And until then, the me and team signing off.